Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to schedule your Zoom meetings using Blackboard and the Zoom feature. The first step is to open up a browser. We're going to be using Google Chrome. And you want to navigate to blackboard.usc.edu. Once you've gotten to Blackboard, you're going to go ahead and sign in using your NetID and password. Go ahead, get yourself signed in. Once you're signed in, you're going to navigate to My Courses and find the class that you want to set up the Zoom meetings for. Once you are in your class, you're going to go onto the left-hand side into the menu, and you're going to go over to USC Pro Zoom Meetings. Go ahead, click on that. Here, the Zoom scheduling page will load. If you already have classes created, you're going to see them listed here. If you do not have any classes created yet, you're going to go over here to the blue button that says Schedule a New Meeting. Here you're going to be given all the options to create your meeting. So it starts with topic. This will automatically populate with the name of your class. And then you can give it a description. The description can be anything you want. It could be a little bit of information about what's going to happen in the class, or it could just be a message to your students. The next thing is going to be the scheduling time and date. So this is going to be when the class is going to happen. So let's say it's going to happen Friday the 6th. It'll start at noon. The class will go on for 1 hour, and it'll be in Pacific time. So you can leave it like that if you want, or you can schedule a recurring meeting. So this will be for you can schedule one meeting for all the classes that you're going to have. This way you don't have to go in and create multiple entries. So we'll schedule this recurring meeting. We'll do it daily, and it happens one time a day. So it'll repeat every day until August 10th, 2021. It'll be 5 occurrences. And you can change this and make it your own for your class by doing daily, weekly, or monthly. So we did weekly, and we wanted to repeat every 2 weeks. And it's going to occur every 2 weeks on Friday. And we'll take away Thursday. It'll occur every 2 weeks on Friday. And then we want it to end, we'll say our semester ends on the 30th of November. We'll give it that. So then you'll see this meeting will occur every 2 weeks on Friday until November 30th, 2021. It'll be 9 occurrences. Okay. The next thing is going to be registration. You can have your students register for the class, but it's not necessary. If you have them register, basically what happens is a link gets sent to them while they need to pre-register for the class using their Zoom email address. It's an extra step for you, the professor, yourself, and also for the students. So it's not required. It's just an additional step you can take if you want to monitor everybody that's coming into your class. And here you can see you have options. You can do attendees register once. They can attend all the classes. Attendees need to register for each occurrence to attend. So every time the meeting is going to happen, they need to register. Or you can have they register once and they choose which meeting they're going to attend. The next thing is security. So you can have a passcode for your class. I do recommend this because it does prevent Zoom bombings. Zoom will automatically generate a passcode for you, but you can change this to whatever you want it to be. And then as well, you have the feature that only authenticated users can join the meeting. This means someone has to have a Zoom account to be able to get into the meeting. I do recommend this because it helps against Zoom bombings. And if you go ahead and click this, you'll get a drop-down menu. And so you can have it so it's only users that have a USC email address registered with Zoom can join, or you can have anybody that's signed into Zoom can join. Either one works fine. The next step is your video and audio. I would suggest just having video off for both hosts and participants. What this means is when you first join onto the meeting, the video is off, and then throughout the meeting you can switch it on or off using the meeting controls. And for students, they can always have the video off. It's not required for them to have it on or off. For audio, always select telephone and computer audio. This basically means if somebody cannot get on their computer and use a microphone to listen in on the class and participate, they can call in using their cell phone or their telephone to be able to listen and participate in the class. The last thing is going to be meeting options. The second to last thing is going to be meeting options. And then here we have meeting options. So here you can select enable join before host. This allows the students to join in on the meeting before the host arrives, and it allows them to communicate and be able to talk with their peers or just hang on until the class starts. The second thing is mute participants upon entry. So if you want everybody to be muted before as they get into the class, you can go ahead and select that. Maybe they're still turning off their music or something. Go ahead and just select mute participants upon entry. The next thing is going to be mute participants upon entry. This will basically silence everybody that comes into the class, and then they can unmute themselves as the class goes along. It stops any distractions at the beginning of the class. Maybe someone's still getting settled and they have music playing. It's a good way just to get the class focused. The last thing here is record the meeting automatically. I do suggest doing this for all your classes, as you can automatically record the entire meeting. It'll get sent into the cloud, and then you can share the cloud link with all your students so they can see what happened during the class. If you don't want your meeting recorded at all, then just uncheck record the meeting automatically. The last thing here is alternative host. If you want to have anybody else be an additional host, all you have to do is put their email address here. So if you want to have a student here to monitor the comment section, or if somebody's raising their hand in class, go ahead and just assign them here, your TA. This way they can monitor the class and they have the same controls as you have as the host. Finally, you're going to select save. This will save your entire Zoom meeting you just created. And then here in the middle, you're going to see it says invite attendees, and you can do copy meeting URL. Okay, this is going to show all the times and dates of the classes you created. It'll give them the Zoom join on link, the meeting ID, the passcode, and how to call from a cell phone if they need to. Okay, if you scroll down, you'll see copy meeting invitation. We're going to click on that. Okay, we're going to come up here and close this. Then we're going to go back into our course. We're going to go again to Zoom meetings. And here you're going to be able to see all your classes, everything you created, all the times and dates, and you're going to see the start button next to it. The start button is how you will start your class. Always start it from in the Blackboard page because it'll keep all your settings. Don't start it from anywhere else. Okay, now let's go ahead with the link we copied. We're going to add it into announcements. So go into your class again. Go into your announcements page. It's the main page. You can also access it on the left side. Go to create announcement. And we'll just do class schedule. And I'm going to label it as test. Alright. And then in the body, you're going to go ahead and copy and paste it. Alright, and then in the description, let's go ahead and paste the Zoom invitation. And then all you got to do is press submit. All your students will then get an email with the entire